This is Back Into the Closet, another featured contract. This one will be done again with Zero Mastery. We have to kill 3 targets with a pistol and any disguise, and then we also have to kill Phillip von Zell with any method. However, we do have Perfect Shooter as a requirement, as well as all bodies must be hidden. So that means we can't just shoot something to blow von Zell up or something like that, because we can't miss any NPCs with our gun.
Step right in, sir.
That's not a problem, and in fact, I'm going to go ahead and take a super safe way of doing this so that you can't possibly miss any of the shots. So what we're going to do first is come downstairs into the basement, and there's our first target, Felician Bork. He's the one who walks in through the basement and eventually gets to the mess hall. We're just going to knock him out before he gets there. And then what you want to do is just wait till he's nice and steady and shoot him. That's it. Knocking him out first is because there's no pacifications restriction in this mission, so very easy to do. Just knock him out, and that way you can't possibly miss the headshot. We're also going to take his disguise because there's no disguise restrictions on this one, and it's much easier to move around if we are in disguise. You don't really need to carry this fire extinguisher around. Anything that can knock somebody out is fine. There's multiple crowbars along the way, as well as additional fire extinguishers. We're going to go into the kitchen and up the stairwell there. Nobody's going to bother us. Stylist is allowed to be down here, and they're also allowed to be upstairs. So, no problems, no enforcers, nothing like that right now. When we get up here, we're just going to throw a coin over towards those doors to the area where the models are, and that will get Orson Blair, the tech crew guy, who's talking to the model around the corner. Since he's the closest person there, he will hear it and walk towards it. Again, we'll just knock him out. If you're confident in your shooting, just shoot him. That's fine, but if you're not, do it that way. What we're going to do is drag him in here and dump him. Now, the models should not be on their way through that area, so no one should see that, but if the models are on their way, you might want to lure him all the way into this room, just so that none of the models passing back and forth notice. Now, we could go get von Zell now, he would be very easy, but I want to get Sophos because the timing is better for this, and I strongly recommend doing it this way. So we're going to come up here as Tech Crew. Tech Crew is allowed up on the second floor, Stylist is not, so we're going to get in there and just throw a coin there. That will get the one Cicada bodyguard, who is an enforcer of the Cicada bodyguard disguise, to come over here into the corner. Wait until he's all the way over here, and knock him out. You could also just subdue him like I did, but it would be faster to just knock him out. No one should hear it. And we're just going to drag him in here. Now, all bodies must be hidden, and that includes unconscious bodies, which is why we're going to just dump him here. He's the only person we should really need to knock out otherwise. We're going to take that disguise. Now we can get up to the 3rd floor, and this guy is not an enforcer. The one we knocked out was, so we can go up and down with impunity, no problem. And by the time we get here, Sophos and Dahlias should be just about leaving or on their way out. Now, if you miss them, that's fine. You can just wait for them to come back, or you can try to get Sophos as he's walking out, but this is the easiest way to do it. We need to coin him and just kind of distract him in there. I use the distraction because otherwise, if I just threw the coin, the bodyguard would probably go in first. You can knock him out as well, because there's more than enough room in Dahlia's room and bathroom to hide bodies, but whatever the case. So, knock Sophos out, and again, we need to pistol him, so get your pistol out, line up the shot, and shoot him. Okay, that takes care of the 3 people that we actually need to kill with our pistol, so we're not going to be shooting again. Don't worry about putting your gun away, you're a guard disguise, so we're going to head down to Phillip. Now, as it so happens, this timing will be kind of bad for Phillip because Novikov and Kurt are on their way in, and they will start a conversation with von Zell. What you might want to do is actually delay yourself so that the conversation isn't triggered, which means Novikov and Kurt will leave faster, but that's up to you. I'm just speeding up the video to show that it does take a while. Since they're both enforcers of the disguise, you do want to be careful. You could switch back into another disguise, but it's not like you're going to be able to kill Phillip while Novikov and Kurt are looking at him anyway. So just be patient. As soon as their conversation finishes, Novikov and Kurt will walk off. Wait until they're nice and secure on the other side of those boxes. I was probably a little too fast here, but I got away with it. And just wire von Zell. Don't shoot him. Not because you can't, you certainly could, as long as you don't miss, but because someone might hear it and turn around. So I use fiber wire, you can also use a needle, but you'd need to hide the body regardless. So after that, I'm just going to head down to the basement exit. Again, I'm in a bodyguard's disguise, so you can leave just fine. No one will bother you or see through it, as long as you avoid Novikov and Kurt.